Hey guys, this is Allison from Allykatkreations. How are you? Today I'm going to do an oracle reading for the full moon in Aries for the Starseed Collective. I hope everybody's doing well. Again, I'm sorry I haven't done a lot of these uploads. I have a lot going on. Still didn't move, still waiting. And again, a lot of my stuff is packed up. I had to unpack it. So please, I do apologize. If you would like to help and support my work with the love donation, the links will be linked down below. I hope all of you are having a wonderful October season. And again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. Spirit, what does the collective of the starseeds need to work on? I want to welcome everybody to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I do a lot of different work on my page. Spirit, what does the collective of the starseeds need for this full moon in Aries? We have channeling. Experience your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune in to different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It is just like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you'll be able to tune into your soul transmissions easily. You have to focus a part of your stream of consciousness upon the earth plane to experience life in a new various ways. Your soul loves you so much. It is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you have forgotten. So, starseeds, a lot of the energies happening in and around us right now are really channeling through us the information that we need for our missions, for us to go forward. And a lot of us, I've noticed in the different groups, are having a very hard time. So when we tune into our own self, when we tune into our higher self and the universe, and find that channel that resonates with us in line and stream it to us, we will get the answers. Will they come right away? Nope. They don't come from me right away, but they come in divine timing. So please be patient with the messages you may be receiving, signs that you might not be yet aware of. Spirit, what does the starseeds need at this time? So let's focus in on getting that channel opened. That's the inner work that Spirit wants you to do. And that's for anybody watching. You don't need to be a starseed or resonate with that to go inside and do the inner work to getting, look at this light being. Look at this. It's like this, it's going into and finding your center. What does the starseeds need, Spirit, for this full moon in Aries? What else? One more. So we have dream time and universal heart. How pretty that is. This dream time card arrives when the field of dream time is being used to broadcast messages from your star family to yourself. This dream field is a great place to train oneself into the multidimensional awareness of your now and future Earth. In addition, many of our Earth friends have observed that they have had galactic encounters with star family when in between the state of sleep and being awake. The middle ground provides a bridge-like gateway into multidimensional traveling, where other species can communicate with the human and send forth higher star knowledge. Begin to pay attention to your dreams at night as we are broadcasting important messages. When remembered, attempt to write them down in order to facilitate your conscious memory to be grounded into the physical reality. Whether you are vividly remembering your dreams or forgetting them upon awakening, this is a strong reminder to begin to pay attention to this realm. Your star family is near and a life shift is beginning and being guided on the subtle levels. Tapping into your channel. Why? Because we're going through a dynamic change in life, a path. Streaming in this information, channeling, I channel a lot and it comes through me automatically without even my knowing sometimes. Spirit just takes over my voice and it's just me, but I know that it's not me. Sometimes after I do, a rant, I'm like, wow, that really wasn't, that was spirit, right? Some of us are not necessarily aware, but spirit is channeling through each and every one of us. Sometimes our star beings are trying to use that same channeled streamline to get to you in your dream state to deliver messages for the things you need to know. So please pay attention. I always recommend having a dream journal or a piece of paper. It doesn't need to be in a book, just something to jot down what you might remember. And it might be some outlandish, crazy ass dream that you had that makes zero sense. You're like, what the hell was that? But I promise you, there's something in there. There's a sign within that dream that you need. And writing whatever you can recall down is very important. And sometimes you might dream in a session multiple times the same thing. So there's signs there. And then we have universal heart. Expand your heart, expand your love, and receive the love of the universe, universal creation. Your heart is a sacred broadcasting system that is able to send and receive love from all corners of time and space. You will observe how when one is loving, open heart space, one is in a loving, open heart space, animals on your planet soon will come closer. You'll be more receptive and generally become more open to your presence. This is because your animals represent the principles of naturalness, and teach all the love is your natural state. As the hues reemerge back into their full galactic essence of the new cycle, love will become a natural state of your species, and you will find yourself radiating it, regardless of your situation you are experiencing in that moment. Your heart is a truly powerful vortex. Although many of your plane have closed their delicate rose heart from past wounds and old relationships, we want to remind you that the rivers of life continue to flow. Creation is and will always continue to re-express her divinity in every breath. Through this, we gently invite you to open into the fresh moment by recommitting to an open heart. Through this dedication, life situations will transform rapidly. So another thing that I'm getting here also is opening up your green ray chakra. opening up your heart. You know, and just as an example, I am very depleted right now. I have supposedly sold my house, still haven't seen a lick of anything. I'm still waiting to move. I'm still in it to win it, but I'm on my last thread because I can't feed myself. I am still, pawning, trying to sell things to just to make it by. I'm not really getting any help from anybody. And I still have to try to embrace having an open heart and listening to my channeling and my dream state, which I've been getting a lot of downloads and a lot of channeling in streamings lately. So try to just have an open heart. I know life is difficult right now for a lot of people, but we need our green ray heart chakra opened in receiving the totality of these messages. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need? So a lot of this, what Spirit gives, is inner work, doing the work on yourself, meditating, going out into nature, grounding, shielding. What do the star seeds need, Spirit? What else did the star seeds need, Spirit? We have the Seas of Mintanka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Earth, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So yeah, that yeah. Yeah, this is all making sense. So the Seas of Mintanka card represents the crystalline clarity of potential and possibility. It is about the ability and choice to see the potential in all people and situations. This could be one of your natural traits, or it could be a sign that what you are currently doing has a great potential. Mintankans are thought to have been a galactic race who saw the light in everything and everyone. You may have received this card as confirmation that a situation or a project has extreme potential and will reach fruition. It is, if it appears in a spread, it's a very possible sign that it's positive, that things are working out for the highest potential of all involved. It's a very uplifting, light-filled card that brings great harmony, content, and positive outcomes. So guys, make sure when you're in your channeling, in your dream state, opening up your heart, you're seeing the light. You're seeing the potential of the things that you want to bring into manifestation. And especially with this Earth card, okay, you want things to flow like water, but you also want to be grounded to the earth. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean toward transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to the earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world, but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a human body on earth, and you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world. To learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So with a lot of what's going on, the changes that are happening, the flux of energies that are happening in the world right now, this is absolutely vital that we take that in. Even I have to remind myself, with all the difficulties I'm experiencing in the physical plane, I have to be like, yeah, okay. I need to remember that I chose to have this human experience, and I have to go through all the hell that I'm going through for a reason. But I have to start looking and flowing with the light of the situation, going to my dreams and seeing what my family is leaving me, and open my heart space so that I am able to propel myself forward. And Spirit wants us to work on the channeling so we can receive those messages on getting help from our star family. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective of star seeds? What messages do you have for the starseed? What messages? One more. I accept that here, now, is exactly where I am, and that it is a place of profound learning. And that's exactly where we're at right now in human history. I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. So many of us are starting a new chapter in our lives, a new chapter in our missions. Spirit, what is the Starseed Collective need? My messages, Spirit. This is Starseed Collective need. Is the Starseed Collective need, Spirit? Oh, this is good. Abundance. The energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes from a heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. Good news for me. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need during this full moon in Aries? And guys, if you have Aries in your chart, Jupiter will be entering the first house. It already might have already entered. It's like going in between Pisces and Aries. I don't do astrology that well. And a lot of my stuff is packed away, but good things should be on the horizon. But there's also Pluto goes direct. Is it Pluto that goes direct today? And we have eclipse season happening. So there's a lot of transitionings happening with a lot of our energies. If you do, or if you're into astrology, look at your placements on where things are hitting. If there's trines, if there's squares, because that does affect a lot of your energy as well. And a lot of chaos is happening with a lot of the signs. I don't know personally which sign is, I just know for my own self, I'm being tested big time. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need for this full moon in Aries? What else, Spirit? All right, we have the solar flare. That's my favorite number, 17. And then we have Capricorn. Achieve. So we have activate, solar flare. Change is in the air, as we could see. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious people are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other card you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political worlds activates revolutionary change, manifests, and trees grow faster in the forest. Aim carefully because the solar flare brings momentum, not thoughtfulness, that you have to provide. A calm metaphysical perspective may not be easy, but you can bring that in to create balance and longevity. What you build during a solar flare may be hot and fervent, but not necessarily long-lived. To turn an idea or a love affair into something permanent, like a business plan or a partnership, will take conscious effort. The challenge: tempers flare along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity if you're not mindful. The gift: the sun is sending extra voltage and inspiration your way, so use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation, the passion in the people involved. Then balance the fire by adding water's compassion, the thoughtfulness of air, and the logistics of earth to turn that inspiration into reality. So big time, using the channeling that we're going through, understanding you're having a human experience, going with the flow, being creative, letting the star families come in to give you through channeling what you need in order to move forward, but having an open heart will help that process go faster. Abundance is looking like, when we do all this work, will be there for us, taking advantage of the creative spark that we all have and really being mindful of how our thoughts will help us get through this really not easy time. Let's just put it that way. And then we have Capricorn, achieve. The situation needs a good and healthy structure, foundation upon which you can solidify and build. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, and precision. When used with integrity, these qualities culminate in the gift of leadership. The mere goat reminds us to divide into spirit, into the dream world, get a vision for the good of all sentient beings, then do the work needed to manifest it. Find motivation, set a goal, and build it with integrity. Capricorn encourages you to practice skills and develop spiritual disciplines. Learn to control yourself, not others. Lead rather than dictate. Look for guidance from elders or experts and grow your personal authority. Develop confidence through your portfolio. Observe and savor not what you think you can or cannot do, but what you actually have done. The challenge is keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation. Control a tendency to become controlling or manipulative when feeling anxious. Do not fall in love with others' competence. Let it inspire your own. The gift. Wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of Capricorn. As it is connection to the spiritual traditions and disciplines that offer a sound foundation for our evolution. And that's absolutely right. Going through all of this, we need to have an open heart. We have to have an open mind. We need to let our in-streamings happen so that abundance can flow. That you can take in the I am presence. That you can activate your creative spark and be mindful of your mindset. Spirit, what did the starseeds need? There's a lot of inner work here, guys. Because a lot of us right now are over it, done. Energy is like depleted, right? Because a lot of us were put on our missions a little earlier than others. And we just have to remind ourselves, yeah, we chose to be human right now. So what do we need to get done? And the solar flares is really helping activate our other memories, our knowing. And the Capricorn here is ushering in that to activate it. But we got to be mindful and balance those energies. Spirit, what does a starseed collective need? What do the starseeds need, Spirit? One more, Spirit. Free spirit. To be free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. And we're going to have to be, we're being put to the test right now with this. So we need to be free spirits. Vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. And you're getting that through your channeling and dream state, as well as opening your heart and doing the work. And then we have Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. And I know a lot of us are not feeling that love from the outside. Spirit, what do the star seeds need? Especially during this full moon in Aries. What do the star seeds need, Spirit? What do the star seeds need, Spirit? Thank you. Time to move on. Flow with the river, see where it takes you. So guys, we might be hung up on some things in this physicality. Make sure you're flowing. And if it's your time to, a lot of what is happening right now with the shift in energy and the shift in consciousness and the shifts happening is that we have to release what no longer serves us, right? We need to let it go, but we need to also be mindful that we need to move like that river. We need to flow. We need to embrace the Sea of Minnetonka. We need to just let things flow so that things like abundance, things that can activate us, the dream state that we need to be in to achieve the channeling, to open the heart, to get the messages in order to figure out what to activate, will allow us to move forward. You are being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. Here's another confirmation from Spirit right there. Spirit is really bringing it today. And hopefully when I move, I can get a desk to do this on and have more room. Spirit, what did the star seeds need for this full moon in Aries? What messages? And I'm getting a download right now. My ears are vibrating. High-pitched frequencies. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need for this full moon in Aries? Well, that card is vibrating. Ancestral realm. Karmic release. Healing the lineage. Boundaries. Interestingly enough, this ancestral realm has been coming up in a lot of different readings that I watch when it comes to the star seeds. This card indicates healing on all levels, but particularly on the family line. There may be some ideas and beliefs in your family that you need to find limiting or negative. Know that they need not be your truth. You have the opportunity to go beyond the challenging energies of your family lineage. If you are in a particularly challenging time or facing energies that are harsh or even overwhelming, the energy of your ancestors is with you now. They are here to hold a sacred and safe space so that you can rest. Your ancestors are surrounding you now. They are here to seek forgiveness for any harmful decisions that were made without full awareness, and for any negative effects those are having on you now. If you have found that a particular family member has been difficult or a relationship has been negatively impacted because of a situation or ideas that stem from the past, know that a great cleansing is taking place at this time. The ointment for the wound is the energy of forgiveness. This isn't about accepting what happened as fine, but realizing that the energies of the past no longer govern your present. It's about choosing to create your own happiness and live from your own heart. Keep your boundaries strong, but be open to carving out a new path. So a lot of us right now are healing our ancestral family junk. Let's just put it that way. And they also might be coming through in your dreams, giving you messages and signs through your channeling. So have the heart to open up, and that's shadow work right there in its essence. So make sure that whatever it is that you need to release and forgive and let go, that you're doing that now. Know that your ancestors are walking with you because they're here to help. That's a part of their jobs, is to make sure their lineage moves forward, but in a better positive light and not bringing the negative with them through you. You know, sometime in some metaphysical circles, they say that a lot of us are here to end the curses of the past. And I believe that to be true with many people, including myself. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need for this full moon in Aries? This deck is huge. What does the Starseed Collective need? Detox, repairing mind, body, and spirit. So guys, as we're going through these changes right now with the energies, we're being reminded to detox our mind, body, and spirit. So getting rid of any negative emotional feelings, cleansing the body if you can do so. I kind of have been getting really triggered by a lot of people with the neuropathic, homeopathic, healthy stuff. And there's a lot of people right now that cannot afford that because it's either eat what you get or don't eat at all. So there isn't really clean water around. Maybe pay it forward to people that can't afford it if you can. You get a buy one, get one free sample of something good, and you know somebody that's in the struggle, that's a starseed that you can give a little bit of a boost to help them detox. Do that. But right now, focus on your body. Focus on healing it as best as you possibly can. Speak words into your water, positive affirmations, mantras. Speak those because that helps change your mindset. And that's really what's needed right now, because if we're dealing with the ancestral realm and releasing of the old ancient stuff in our DNA, we definitely need to have that cleansing energy. And that way we can process the dreams and receive our channeling clearer. Okay, it's not about the vegan versus the carnivore diet. It's about doing what your individual body needs. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need? You know, I just want to put this out there for anybody that is in like my state, a depleted state, that I can't really afford anything. So when people do donate food to me, I eat what I receive. That doesn't mean I'm not going to ascend like anybody else. That doesn't mean that I'm a bad person, because I need to make sure that my mission is kept going forward. And I'm really getting disgusted by a lot of people who make these really ginormous claims on products. Oh, you're going to ascend, you're going to have like this best, greatest life. But then what about the people on the bottom who are supposed to also ascend? You're leaving them out. We got to take care of everybody equally. And we have to stop making those messages. Everybody's individual and everybody has their own divine pathway on their ascension, on their moving up, their graduation, helping humanity. And that's going to look different for everybody. So we need to stop judging. That's just my little caveat for today. Because you wouldn't be happy either if you couldn't afford to eat and you have to take donations and you got to take whatever it is to survive. And then you're telling people you're not going to do this and this is not going to happen to you if you don't, buy this product, or you're not eating healthy. Well, not everybody has those opportunities, and be blessed and thankful that you have them. But not everybody's in that situation, and warrant that verbiage is not cool. So that's just my advice, to cut that out, because it's not helping people. Spirit, what does the Starseed Collective need for this Aries and full moon? And again, that's probably Spirit channeling through me, because I know I'm getting pissed with that stuff. But it has to be said. Wizard of the Woods, focus. I don't think I ever pulled this card before. There is a true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intention in the direction of your dreams. Thoughts are things, and as you focus your thoughts toward the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people into your life. If you direct your thoughts towards that which isn't working, you'll create even more challenging situations. If you are pleased with the direction you are going, concentrate on what you desire, not what you don't want. Develop inner power, gather your energy, and focus intently on one thing. Also, diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to unfold. The spirit of the Wizard of the Woods says, put your intentions on what's worthwhile, loving, and beautiful. That's what will manifest in your life. What you focus on is what you create. This is the time to choose just one thing to focus on, rather than a slew of things, and watch miracles abound. Which is really good. So when we're channeling and getting our things out of the dream state, we need to focus on that one thing that we want to bring in so that we can grasp that abundance. Because you are being called right now to vibrate higher, to be the earth guide, to be that free spirit for others, to take in the knowing, the sharing. Spirit, what messages do you have for the starseeds? What message do you have for the starseeds for this full moon in Aries, Spirit? One more. We have new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So guys, you need to love yourself and you need to love others unconditionally. So bring that love, bring that passion, bring that fury into your situation. And new moon in Gemini, communication is key. Okay, so you need to communicate with yourself and others what you want, what your dreams are, How do you want your abundance? How are you activating? How are you making things come into fruition for yourself? You have to communicate verbally what it is that you want. Spirit, what did the star seeds need? This full moon in Aries. So guys, there's a lot of inner work happening here that you could do within the next few weeks to help you hone in on those dream states, help you open that heart, activate, achieve that abundance, healing those ancestral pathways, focus, detox. Make sure you're communicating with others properly. Mercury is direct. And I think the shadow period is over. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Starseed Collective? One more, please. Thank you. You are being guided by unseen forces. Have faith, all is well. So here's confirmation, guys. All is going to be okay, even though it doesn't feel like it. Trusting your intuition more. You have the inner sight. Very important. I'm going to get a prayer for everybody. Now, only take if this resonates with you, if you resonate with Archangel Michael and the angels and archangels. If not, you don't have to say it, just ignore it. Archangel Michael, what prayer can you give to the Starseed Collective for this full moon in Aries? Let go of fear now. My prayer, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. I'm going to put this closer. If you would like to take a screenshot, pause, or say this, please do so. I'll leave it up for a few. Spirit, can you give me the overall feeling of this reading for the starseeds with the full moon in Aries? And then I'll pull one last card to see how Spirit is helping you. And guys, I do personal readings. I do them over Zoom. If anybody's interested, my email will be linked below. Spirit. What do the starseeds need? What's the overall feeling for the reading? Tiwaz. I love Tiwaz. Tiwaz. Tears rune. A key theme for the rune card is a sort of passionate leadership that takes into consideration the greater good. It may suggest the need for self-sacrifice, but if you can find the strength and self-discipline to work through the benefit of all, rather than just yourself, you will reap you will reap rich rewards and the respect of others. Victory is indicated here, but only if you proceed with personal honesty and consideration for others. You need to be proactive, not reactive now, and find the courage within to take whatever action is needed to achieve your goals. Don't take action for the sake of taking action, though, as this card is also a warning against rashness. Be cautious and open your mind to the opinions of others. Weigh up the pros and cons, know where your strengths lie, and then move forward with justified confidence in your ability to be committed and a successful leader. And going through all these modalities, going through the taxing, going through your dream state, opening up your heart, knowing that you're moving forward, knowing that things are being rebirthed, the abundance is on its way, you do need to focus. And we have the focus card here. Communication is key, right? You got to bring in the love. And you got to release and detox the things that no longer serve you. Spirit, how are you helping the Starseed Collective for this Aries and full moon? How are you helping the Starseeds? How are you helping the Starseed Collective, Spirit? Best set of 174 hertz. Lucky number 13. Let's take our numbers back. Beautiful kitty cat card. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, and you will restore your body, mind, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. If an issue has been troubling you, this oracle brings guidance that there is an approach available that can reduce suffering and increase your feeling of happiness. Open your heart to the divine feminine for guidance and inspiration. Basset is a portent of joy and celebration. Believe in the happiness and healing your heart can create and attract. That is how Spirit is helping you, which is very important right now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed your Starseed collective reading for the Aries full moon that's happening tonight. Please make sure you're hydrated, speak into your water the best and highest of good intentions, manifestations, and mantras that will help you get through this kind of chaotic, different kind of energies happening, shift in the consciousness kind of time. Sending you each and every one of you love and light. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.